Hi everybody, this is Neil. Come here, Neil. Come on. Neil is a very shy boy. Come on, honey. Come on. We're gonna go over here. Come on. He is only a year old. Come on. Here we go. Where'd you go, Neil? He's behind me. There we go. Come on. And Neil is a Pit Lab mix. He's on the small side for his mix at only about, there we go. See if I can get him into the frame because he likes to go behind me. He's only about 45 pounds. Hi, honey. Oh, let me get the fur off your face there. He has a little bit of missing fur right there, just because when we first got him, he had not been very well socialized and hadn't really been a dog before. He was kept in a basement, and he had never experienced a crate or a cage or a kennel or anything like that. So he got kind of scared, and he was rubbing his face against the bars, and so that's where that came from. But he has stopped doing that. He's very good in the kennel now, and that will grow back with a little bit of time. We've only had him for a couple weeks, but he's a very sweet boy. He loves people. He's just a very shy one. What happened with him was his mother, who was Melody, who was just recently adopted, her owner was well, we're not sure if he was breeding her or if he was just letting her get pregnant every year. But in any case, he would haul her and all the puppies over to the flea market every year and sell the puppies off for $100 a pop. So a woman who was involved with rescue, she had just happened to be at the flea market, saw the mom and the babies, fell in love with one of the puppies, and ended up adopting that one. Then she convinced a couple of her friends to also buy a couple puppies from him, and then she found out what kind of conditions they were being kept in, because they were in a basement. They weren't being very well cared for, were very well socialized. So the next year she went back to the flea market. There he was again with a new set of puppies, and he still had Mr. Neil here because he had not been able to sell him the year before. So she convinced him that the best thing for everybody would be to give up the mom and give up the puppies. Well, not the puppies, but puppy Neil here, who was no longer a puppy at that point. He was a year old. So she convinced him to give them up, and they ended up coming here. Melody got a home already, but Neil is still looking. We delayed putting him up for adoption a little bit because he was so scared when he first got here. But now he's doing really well. He's getting along with other dogs and people, and he's just really becoming a great dog. He is going to require a home with a little bit of patience because he is still a little bit scared. So he's going to need to work on his confidence. So that means lots of socialization, getting him around other people and other animals, so that way he can see that new experiences are not a bad thing. Neil, good boy, come here. Good boy. And he is crate trained now. He is excellent in his crate. He doesn't have any accidents, and he doesn't whine and doesn't fuss. Housebreaking we are unable to teach at the shelter because, of course, we don't have a home environment. But crate training is the first step to housebreaking, so he should be just fine. Neil, good boy. There you go. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. So you can meet Neil by clicking on the Book Now button on the Facebook page to schedule an appointment. Choose your appointment time and then come on out to meet him. There are home visits required in order to adopt. So you will first fill out the application after you meet Neil, and then we do a $50 application fee. That comes off of your adoption fee. That places a temporary hold on Neil until we can get your home visit done, and he still needs to go into the vet for his neuter, which we of course take care of. All of our dogs are spayed or neutered, heartworm tested, vaccinated, dewormed, flea treated, and microchipped.